Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, October 31st. And we're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. So we do have a good quarter to finish. Finally have a good quarter under their belt. We got basically what we expected today. Consolidation, digestion of that huge move from Friday. We end up with a perfect POC, 13 for 13 wide. We have an inside day in ES, SPY, Q, and NQ. We have unchanged value. So nothing, was out of the ordinary today. One of the smallest ranges of the year, $3.14 range. I'm going to guess it's one of the definitely top 10 smallest ranges of the year, maybe in the top 5. Triple Qs go out with an afternoon pullback low in G and a 10 wide POC. They took out Friday's high and they had higher value all day. Qs go out 12 wide. Nope. Yeah, 12 wide. They were 12 wide in K. Inside day, unchanged value. And the same with us, except we're 13 wide. So we'll look at the chart after we go over everything. Had a good day. Didn't do much in the afternoon. My first trade of the day was in B period when we got back below the, when we tried to get back above the opening. It was a small one, did okay on that. I actually went long in B when we made a new low, not right away. When it came back in, I'm like, they're not going to go trend here. Took a long in B, did well on that. Then when B went back up, we got close to the opening again and the 144. I started with a 1 lot. I added 2 right above the opening, added 2 at the 140, above the 144. Ended up having a 5 lot when it rolled over and paid me very nicely. So I didn't do anything in A, but I had a very good B period. C period, I actually took a small loss. I took a short below the opening. It got above it. I'm like, I'm not going to play that game against the 144 again because we might stop the one-time framing down that we started in B. If I had held it, would have made money. Came back in, but I took a 3-point loss on a 1 lot. Not a big deal. D, took a short when we made a new high. I was like, they're not getting any energy here. I'm going to fade the edge. That worked out in D period. Then in G, I thought it could be a possible afternoon pullback. Took a long, nothing big, but went back up, took it off, came back in, made even a lower low. Said I'm not going to do that again. I'm not using G as a pullback. Well, obviously we got taken out in L, but I wasn't going to use it anyway. Then in I period, I took a short. I'm like, same thing. We're not going to get much. Let's see if we go back to POC, which we did. And then in L, I did take a long at value low at around, I think it was 80 and a quarter. Wasn't liking it. Took it off a scratch. Actually, if I would have held it, would have paid because L went back up. But I didn't hold it, so I scratched that. And that was it. Didn't do anything in M period. But it was a very good day overall. As far as destinations, in SPY, our upside is our 13 wide POC at 386.75. That's C's high. Then today's high, 388.40. And Friday's high, 389.52, which is the weekly high. Our downside is 385.26, today's low. And you should have the single prints I gave on Friday. In ES, downside is 72 and a quarter, and then you should have all the other single prints I gave on Friday. For the upside, we're 87.50. That's C's high, 13 wide, perfect POC. I am going to put 06, which I have 16 wide in the overnight, which we didn't get. I'm going to keep track of any overnight POC that's 15 wide or more that we don't get. Then we have today's high of 04.50 and 16.50, which was last week's high. And then just quickly on the chart. So, give me 1 second. And there we go. Just going to show you the daily. So it's an inside day. Okay, I had the daily as up. Now I'm going to call it up to balance because it's an inside day. If we take out today's high and Friday's high, then we're back firmly up. If we take out today's low, then we're firmly in balance, right? But for now, I'm going to give the bulls their due still and call it up to balance. I don't expect a real huge move tomorrow prior to the Fed. I'm hoping we come out of the inside day. Then the question is, how much of Friday do we take back? If we take out today's low, do we just test Friday's low and we would be firmly in a 6-day balance prior to the Fed? If we take out today's high, do we maybe stretch it a bit to keep it up but not get a lot of distance away? Those are all things we have to figure out if and when we come out of the inside day. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Come check us out at CamelbackTrading.org. Don't eat too much candy tonight, and we'll speak prior to the opening.